Alright, second slant asymptote problem. Let's factor it to get x minus 2 times x plus 2, boop, over 2 times x minus 3. Cool. Okay. Well, what does that tell us? It tells us we have x-intercepts at x equals 2 and x equals negative 2. It tells us we have a vertical asymptote at x equals 3. And now we need to do some division. So we are going to take x squared minus 4 and divide it by 2x minus 6. I'd probably recommend you do this one with long division. Maybe it helps you to write it as x squared plus 0x minus 4 divided by 2x minus 6. So what do we ask ourselves? 2x times what is x squared? Well, we're going to need an x to make it x squared, but we also need a 1/2 there, because 2 times 1/2 will give us that coefficient of 1 right there. So that's kind of tricksy, but should be not crazy. 1/2 x times 2x is x squared. So we'll get an x squared for our first term. And then 1/2 x times negative 6. Well, 1/2 times negative 6 is negative 3. So we get minus 3x right there. And now we subtract that entire thing, and we get our first term of 0, which makes us happy. And we get 0 minus negative 3x is the same as 0 plus 3x. So we get a 3x right there. And we drop that minus 4 down. And now what? Now we say 2x, this, 2x times what is 3x? Well, we need to turn our 2 into a 3, which might scare you, but it's really not that bad. If we want the 2 part to go away, we need to have a denominator of 2. If we want the 3 part to appear, we need to have a numerator of 3. So plus 3/2. 3/2 times 2x is 3x. 3/2 times negative 6, well, negative 6 divided by 2 is negative 3. Negative 3 times 3 is negative 9. And we are subtracting that. So we get 3x minus 3x is happy sauce, nothing. And negative 4 minus negative 9 is negative 4 plus 9 is positive 5. And that is our remainder. So what that's saying is, if this is h of x, this is saying that h of x equals our quotient, which is 1/2 x plus 3/2, plus our remainder 5 divided by our divisor, which was 2x minus 6. But the point of this is that we have found our slant asymptote. Its equation is 1/2 x plus 3/2. And so let's graph what we know. Let's go 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2. Yay, Mr. Reed can count to 2. So, what's my y-intercept? My y-intercept is 3/2. So right there. And the slope is 1/2. So if I go over rise over run, if I go over 2, I should go up 1. So I'll have another point on my asymptote, like that's 3. I should have another point, like say there. And same, if I go left 2, I should go down 1, so that should be like there. So I can now dash that in, that slant asymptote. And what else do I have? I said vertical asymptote was at 3. So, boom. Right there. Booty dooty dooty day. Ba 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 ba. Continue that up like that. Where did we have zeros? Zeros at 2 and negative 2. So right there and right there. Which kind of forces the shape of my graph to be that, and then similarly that. because those asymptotes are defining it. I could find my y-intercept, plug in 0, and what would we get if we plugged in 0? Well, let's look at this form. We'd get negative 2 times positive 2 over 2 times negative 3. Negatives gone, so I get 4 over 6, which is 2/3. So my y-intercept is at 2/3, so maybe it's more like right there. But generally speaking, we got this puppy. Boom.